Welcome everybody to Inside FRAT. A lot of people have been asking about FRAT, so I want to take a minute to introduce the family of FRAT. My name is Nkosi Sharpe and I'm the book writer. Let's see, it took about a year from when Chris and I first conceived this idea till right now. We had been toying around with the idea about setting a play at Howard, and then being in a fraternity, we also thought, why not write something about a fraternity? And then we thought, well, what would make this different than other plays? So then Chris and I thought about possibly a white guy in a fraternity. So from that moment till now, it probably took about a year. I started in high school really writing pretty much short stories originally, and then I actually really wanted to try writing a play. So I think I wrote my first full-length play, which back in high school was probably about 40 pages. But then I went to Howard, and then I was a playwright minor, and so I think I wrote my first longer than 100-page play, I think sophomore year of college.
Let's go!
I'd say my favorite part about writing is definitely when you write something that you feel is powerful, that you feel is funny, and people get it with you. That's always a really good feeling. And the least favorite part about writing, I'd say, if people don't get what you wrote, if you feel something was very powerful and people don't get it, either it was possibly over their head or it wasn't deep as you thought it was. I'd say my favorite, probably just writer in general, is probably James Baldwin. Also, Richard Wright in that sense. But in terms of playwright or storytellers, a gentleman by the name of Rusty Condiff, and actually I'm a big fan of Ricky Gervais, British humorist as well. I like the way they construct stories. They're able to really show life in a satirical way, and a lot of people get, in my opinion, the point of the story if it's said in a humorous fashion, and I really enjoy how they write. The scariest part of writing for me is, since I try to consider myself kind of more so of a humor writer, is if I try to write a joke and it doesn't work, or if I write a joke and I first think it's funny, then I read it 18 times, it's no longer funny to me, and having to trust myself that it's still a good joke, even though I've read it 18 times, it's just not making me laugh anymore, to hope that other people will find it funny as well. I chose to write the story, being a member of a fraternity, because I'm a big proponent of write what you know. I know about being young, being black, and being a fraternity, so I know that world very, very, very well. But I felt that I could give some authenticity to this piece because of my position within my fraternity, my experience. My two favorite characters in FRAT, one is Dr. Otto. He's kind of loosely based off my favorite professor here, who was definitely a huge inspiration to me. He was very intelligent, but more than that, he really wanted me to learn. And I really think all professors should be like that in the first place. And then the other character I like quite a bit is Ramsey. Ramsey is kind of my it. A lot of stuff that I'd like to say, Ramsey gets a chance to say. So I really like Ramsey's character quite a bit. I think people enjoy the story because the script is very good in my opinion. I wrote it, and the songs are phenomenal. I think Charles wrote just a great score for this piece. It's very entertaining. People like white, black, gay race can definitely enjoy it because you can relate to the characters. It's not just these are just black characters or this is a white character. These are just universal characters that everybody can relate to. I see FRAT in the future, let's say a year down the road. Let's say it took me a year to write Act 1. Let's give myself another year and a half to write Act 2. Us being able to showcase our piece, and then hopefully within 2 years it's getting put up around DC. 3 years, the play moves to different places, perhaps touring, and so people get a chance to see this play. Well, definitely come out and see this piece. It's a very, very good piece. This experience has been a great experience for me, and I'd like for everybody to come out and see it. I think people can learn from it, they can laugh, and they can just have a good time there.